With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens.
Set to kick off.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down, Wilson. And his first pass is incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. That'll bring up second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Baltimore. When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Short throw to Disley, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
To Will Disley.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, these two teams, of course, the Titans and Ravens, met in the postseason a year ago. And really, along with the Titans win the previous week in Foxborough, it was one of the shockers of the postseason. The Titans, a 6th seed on the road. The Ravens, they were the top seed, riding a 12-game win streak and coming off the first-round bye. But that game was all Tennessee. They led 28-6 at one point, ultimately winning 28-12 and sending them on to the AFC title game in Kansas City. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Short throw to Disley. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
5-yard line.
5 yards from the end zone, first and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. This time Wilson will throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Will Dissly, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Titans nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 26
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
From the gun, Mayfield. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. It's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. Finding some room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
Levi Wallace brought him down. It's a gain of 16.
On second down at 4. Mayfield.
47-yard line.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
On the play. First down, Titans.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This one caught by Ridley. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Here we go with Gawdz. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Wilson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Again, Wilson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Wilson's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
1-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
To build this lead.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
Steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
Wilson on
4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They run for it with Carson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Russell Wilson.
Darrell Taylor in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Now second and goal.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That is caught inside the 5. Well, the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes as the Ravens push further out in front.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Here's Wilson, escaping the pressure right, and he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Ravens 15, Titans nothing.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Mayfield airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast.
And they try to razzle-dazzle, but the ball's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Get off the field.
And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
throwing now. Wilson on first down. Short throw to Disley. A gain of 6 there on first. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Wilson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Gotta do better.
To throw again. Wilson. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Will Disley, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and
a bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Play fake. Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Calvin Ridley.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st down, Tennessee.
And again, it's Mayfield going for it all. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's 3rd down.
Third and long for Mayfield. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Play action. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. Now Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Derwin James with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Mayfield's pass.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
By the Titans.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Judy there, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
We're in in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Mayfield now from the 50. They set up the screen to Penny. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
It's a gain of
so many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Titans. DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Point conversion.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
1st and 10.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Going for Hurd on the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
Complete.
A big play that time for the Titans. 51 yards.
And the Titans 1st down.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Wilson on first down. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
They'll take over.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And the drive begins with a run by Gawdz. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Will Dissly, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Wilson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 39-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
Throwing again here, Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
From the gun, a give to Penny. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the Ravens' 44-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Titans 30, Ravens 15. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards on that one and a Raven 1st. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
On the pickup, brings up
looking to throw again on second down. Wilson.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Well, the lead late in the fourth, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety, and he will take this down to the 10-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Wide receiver.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. I'm coming. Alert, alert, alert.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game.
Today's final score.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Titans, it's a rare victory for them as they get that record back to 3-7. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gawdz alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.